I hate things that are black.
You what? Oh, hell no, bro. We're not doing this again.
Gym for a year and still no gains? My routine is heavily inspired by Mr. Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzer what? Yeah, bro, this dude has been doing this for over a year now. He's actually still mentally insane. Alright, everyone, welcome back. Today, TikTok's weakest gym influencer has finally returned. Oh boy, I've been waiting for this one for a really long time. For those that don't know who this guy is, this is Kaya Mintz, a gym lifestyle TikToker with 200,000 followers who honestly represents everything wrong with modern society. Everyone who's been a part of the Monk Army for a while now knows who this guy is. He's been my most viewed series, and you all love it when I absolutely flame the shit out of him. Now, unfortunately, at the absolute pinnacle of me milking this guy for views around 12 months ago, he suddenly vanished from TikTok and Instagram. However, recently, over the last month, out of nowhere, this guy's made a miraculous return to making his stupid ass content, and it's even worse than ever before. So without wasting any more time, make sure you guys join the brand new Monk Army Discord server. We've got tons of like-minded gym goers giving out advice and conversating. And anyways, let's see just how much worse this dumbass has gotten.
Updated max bench. A 1-rep max is something I haven't done in a few months now, so I'm not sure if I'll be as strong as I was before. I went through a really bad wrist injury that was making me question my abilities underneath the bar. It was a little nerve-wracking at first, but the heavier I went, the better I started to feel. And soon enough, I actually hit my all-time bench PR while not even training bench like I used to.
This has to be a joke, right? Kaya, it's been 9 months since I've mentioned your name, and your max bench is 155 pounds. In kilograms, that's 70 kg. Now look, the absolute only thing I can give you props for here is that you're better than Jack's fit.
Jack has got 47.5 on the bar.
Oh, yes! One!
Apart from that, how in the land that is holy have you not got a bigger bench press than 70 kilos? It's been like over a year, Kaya. Come on, bro. I'm not even saying this on some hating shit right now, but that's just insane, bro. I feel like you have to try to get a lower bench press than that at some point. Enough of this body positivity bullshit. Let's get real for a second. Kaya, I expected better, buddy.
Bro has a beard? Probably has something to do with my levels of testosterone, but I grow body hair on a scale that is massive.
Two things. Number one, you are not massive like the low taper fade meme. In fact, looking at your gym progress, I'd say you're quite the opposite of the low taper fade. You are not massive. Secondly, does this guy actually think he's high testosterone, or is he actually just trolling? He's gotta be trolling, bro. There's no way in hell he actually thinks that. Just look at this guy.
I try to shave weekly, but sometimes I get lazy, so sadly this is the result. I rarely have it this long because I like to keep that clean-shaven professional look, but I'm kinda giving Ryan Reynolds vibes, so I may try to grow it out in the future. As for now—
What? Kyle, what the f*** is this? Oh, hell no, bro. We got Kanye V2. We all know you're doing this shit on purpose, Kyle. What is this, bro? Did you really grow out your facial hair for probably 3 months straight just to get a shot of yourself where you have a Hitler mustache? Bro, I don't care how much money the TikTok Creator Fund is paying you. This screenshot is now on the internet forever. You ain't recovering from this. I don't know how this dude could have gotten worse since my first batch of videos about him, but apparently it's happening in front of our eyes here. God, it's good to be back, Kyle.
I hate things that are black.
Please explain yourself.
And lately, I've been trying everything to get the blacks out of my bedroom. Because in my opinion, white is just the superior color.
There is no way you can twist this shit. What do you mean you hate black and white is the superior color? There's just no way this is coming from an account with 200,000 followers.
That's why dealing with everything black in the last few weeks has been a little bit more than a headache. But I still have one problem. Whenever I search for stuff online, it's really hard to judge just by pictures alone. So if I don't choose carefully, I could potentially be wasting a lot of money and make my room look even worse than before. That's why I'm choosing white for the main color scheme of my entire room.
Alright, bro, don't act like you're innocent here. Oh, I'm just talking about the aesthetic of my room. Like, bro, save it for the judge. It's not up to me to decide whether you spend the rest of your life in prison. Let the Supreme Court deal with this one.
Because aesthetics do change over time. So I don't want to be stuck in a color scheme I eventually don't like, and that's why I'm a little bit on the fence with anything black. Plus, I think this plan is really future-proof because when I move to my next apartment, I could possibly want to change it up. So with that in mind, white things are the obvious safe choice.
White is the safe choice? What do you mean by that, Kaya? No, seriously, like, what do you mean by that? What's not safe about the color black, bro? I'd really love to know. God damn, this guy's completely gone off the rails. Hopefully this shit improves because we are not off to a good start. Let's see how this guy's gym progress is going. I'm kind of interested.
Gym for a year and still no gains? My routine is heavily inspired by Mr. Schwarzenegger, so I've spent the entire last year building up quite a dangerous sleepy build.
this motherfucker did not just say sleepy build. Alright, bro, even as a joke, saying that shit is crazy. But guys, you know what? Looking at this guy posing right now, I've actually got to say I'm somewhat impressed. I know it's going to be insane for me to say this, but he actually looks like he's put on a bit of muscle here. Also a fair bit of fat. I guess ordering McDonald's from Uber Eats every day probably doesn't help, but he's actually looking like he's a little bit big. Maybe it's because of the dark lights messing with my eyes or something, but I think I actually see some progress here. You know what? I don't actually say this often, but well done, Kaya. You've actually impressed me. Doesn't take away from the fact that you're still only bench pressing 70 kilos though. And also the way this guy said Arnold's name at the start of this clip, I heard some hatred in this guy's voice.
I've been focusing a lot on form and consistency rather than just trying to lift heavy weights, because Arnold always emphasized that mind-muscle connection, and now I really understand what he meant. I bought an actual gym membership now instead of just using my apartment gym, so my gains are very noticeable in the last few months.
Well, look, I mean, you don't actually need a gym membership if we're being honest here. Personally, I've recently been using my footy clubroom gym. I don't even go to a regular gym anymore. And let me tell you, I don't really train like a bodybuilder anymore. I train more like an athlete since I'm training for Aussie rules football. But even as a bodybuilder, if you've got a squat rack with a bench, a rack of dumbbells, you know, a couple of leg machines and a cable machine, that's really all you need to get a solid physique. Add a few bands and boxes if you're training for a sport, and you've literally got everything you need. Of course, having a ton of options at a regular gym is great, but as long as you've got the basics, bro, you're absolutely fine.
Black things just don't belong in my house, because to me, white is the obviously superior color.
Come on, bro, we were actually doing well for a second. I was giving this guy props, saying that he's putting on some size and he's finally making progress, and now he's pulling this shit again, bro. Come on. Like, bro, explain this shit to me. How is black the superior color?
That's why I'm being very careful with my choice of color palette when designing my brand new apartment. And today, I finally have everything I need to put it all together. But I have an issue. If I don't make the right choice here, I could potentially be wasting hundreds of dollars, because redesigning your entire bedroom from scratch costs a pretty penny.
Did this dude just say pretty penny? The last time I heard someone use a phrase like that was in a 1960s black and white film, when some dude bought a carton of milk for a few cents and a firm handshake.
That means I don't want to go too crazy with the color palette here, so when you're just not so sure about something, you can always remember that white is right.
What? Nah, Kaya Mint, we need an explanation, please. Is this dude on a cancellation speedrun? I can't tell at this point. He left the internet for a whole fucking year and he's come back with this.
I hate people who cook for themselves.
Sorry? What was that camera angle, bro? Come on. Also, I know we've gone over this point before, but do you season your chicken? I know for a fact that that tastes like straight ass.
Recently, I've been getting all of my food and groceries from delivery services, and let me just say it is literally saving my life. Because living downtown in a city, it almost seems like a waste not to take advantage of the convenience that comes with that, like fast delivery speeds. And if anyone is qualified to have an opinion on this, it is me, because I've tried meal prepping and doing my own grocery shopping in the past, but being able to order everything I need to cook or eat on the go is just beyond comparison.
Bro, you're sitting here acting like getting your own groceries and meal prepping is like trying to engineer a rocket in SpaceX. Bro, you're unemployed. You've got all the time and money in the world with your TikTok account and Twitch streaming. I know for a fact you're able to cook for yourself. And the reason I'm saying this is because I'm in the same boat here, bro. I make YouTube videos as a job. I know what it's like. I cook almost everything I eat. The only times I really eat out is if I'm hanging out with friends and, you know, we gotta eat something on the go. But if you're just tugging the day away at your computer, you have all the time to cook, Kaya. Let's not kid ourselves here.
So at the end of the day, I'm making a smart investment by using delivery services. It's efficient, modern, and lets me focus on what's actually important in life instead of spending endless hours grocery shopping and cooking.
You don't have anything important to do. What are you talking about? You sit on your ass all day, wake up at like 6 p.m. and go to the gym. You can't tell me you've got anything better to do than to make your own meals. Sure, it's annoying and more time consuming, but this is one of those times where you actually have the time to do it, Kaya.
Living alone as a full-time content creator. I'm not the average person, so my day is probably a bit different than yours. I usually have a nighttime sleeping schedule, so I don't have to interact with anyone, as I've always felt way more productive when the sun is down.
Just say you don't touch grass, bro. Let's be real. We all know it's true. Enough of this facade where you act like you're trying to stay productive and that's why you don't talk to anyone. We all know the real reason is that you've got no mates.
After I got up, my friend asked me if I wanted to go to the gym, so I guess I'm starting my day with an early session. I always love trying my hardest in the gym every time I go, because because it's the one time that I can fully let loose and decompress any of that pent-up stress throughout my week.
Pent-up stress? Kaya, you've made like 4 TikToks last year, and I don't think you even streamed at all. Now that I think about it, what did this guy do all of last year? It seems like all you did was go to the gym, eat fast food, and make a couple of TikToks. The only thing I see as being stressful here is you having to deal with hate. But I mean, you kind of brought that upon yourself.
Once I wrap up there, I head home and go grab a protein shake before I start making dinner. Tonight, I'm making my signature chicken tacos, which are just perfect for the cut I'm on right now, because I'm really trying to lean out by the end of this year. I'm getting pretty tired now, so I'm almost ready for bed, but first I'm gonna get a little work done. When I'm busy editing, I usually like to go up to the rooftop or my balcony, but I was feeling like working from my bed today, so that's what I did. I always have something on my projector every time I work or sleep.
This guy's screen maxing like you wouldn't believe. He's got a laptop, roof projector, phone. His brain is probably gonna be more rotted than 90% of Gen Alpha at this point. No wonder it's impossible for this guy to make TikToks. He eats like shit. He never sees the sun. This is the most depressing day in the life I've seen in a long time.
Sam Sulek is known for his monsters back, and just the girth alone is something to gawk at.
Girth? Kaya, you could have used any word under the sun to describe Sam Sulek's back, and you choose girth. Yeah, this guy should have been left in 2024. I don't know why he decided to come back, bro. This shit is diabolical.
Very first thing he likes to do on his back day is some heavy rows after his warm-up, and I completely agree with this one, as it's one of my favorites as well. And once you start feeling that blood flow, the second thing we're gonna do is some wide grip pull downs.
Using blood flow in the same sentence as talking about Sam Sulek's girth is crazy. If I was Sam, I'd be getting my hood onto your ass. I better not see you around 63rd, Kaya. You is not sweet around here.
As these are great for getting those shoulders working harder than last time. And lastly, we're gonna do some push downs here, as he's heavily known for—
Why are we zooming up on this shit? You know what you're doing, buddy. There was no reason to film the stack like that. Freaky ass dude.
I could really feel the presence of Sam tearing up my backside here to finish me off.
What the f? Okay, no, that's enough, Kaya. You're done, buddy. Anyways, I'm done with Kaya Mints. Click the video on screen right now because YouTube thinks you'll enjoy it, and I'll see you all over there. Subscribe.